Hey guys, my name is Stonework Area. Welcome to episode 5 on the TroichCraft server. So, really quickly, I just wanted to go over the plan for what we're doing today. Today we're going to be building a storage system, and it's obviously not going to be this big, but we are going to be making the cavern for this. So, all these jungle logs are going to end up being chests, which means that the sorting chest is going to go behind here, or is going to go right there. And so these smooth stones are going to end up being the hoppers, and it's just going to go. It's not too terribly intricate, and I'm going to end up having these rooms here because I can end up making these little bump out rooms here. So like this would be all the redstone stuff, right? Over here would be all the variations of stone brick and so on and so forth. You know, on these long hallways, it end up being like, you know, all the variants of wood, right? You know, just not specifically niche things like stone brick, but still something that there's a lot of variants of. So let me really quickly cut that. And apparently we can't find the server. Let's leave and come back. There we are. Oops. There we are. Okay, so now back on the server. This is the area that we're going to have. So I want to have a 5-block wide walkway. Hey! Yeah, something a little different today. Instead of doing Wizard 101, I'm just streaming my server. Alright. Yeah. So, I think if we put door here, we'll end up just going down the way. I should probably do this in the middle here just so we can kind of get a gauge for things. Let's see. So this will be row 1, 2, 3, 6. I think for the first thing we're going to end up doing like a 15 block wide, or at least long hallway here. There we go. Because, let's see, if we block that off, that's 27 rows of chests that we get. Because we're going to end up losing 3 rows for just the sorting one. Which is not too terribly bad, I don't think. I was planning on releasing a different video this week, but since I've been kind of swamped with work, I didn't have time to actually record it, so I figured, you know what? I will just really quickly throw this together. Okay, there we go. Let's see, we also need to get the, whatever it's called, all the wood for this. But I definitely want to make the floor out of concrete. I think that'd just look a little better. The roof out of stone brick and the walls as well. I think instead of going for a abandoned look, I think I want to just go for just a nice building. Oops. Let's see here, how much? Let's see, 27, and this is going to be 5 tall, I think. This is 5 tall, yeah? This is 5 tall. So, that is a lot of chests. This is going to be double chests, because if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Let's see here. I think at the end of the 15, we should probably put one of those first circular rooms so we can have 2 additional sides, because ooh, we could actually have one whole thing be mob drops. So things like rotten flesh, you know, gunpowder, bones, just little things like that. Slime balls. Because, hold on. This is really off topic, but I'm also about to run out of pick, so. Okay. Yeah, we could definitely put in... Wow, I just do not have a lot of mob drops here. So bones, feathers, leather, probably eggs. Definitely slime balls, ender pearls, things like that. Things of that nature. But, let me pull out my... I actually need to see how much wood we're going to need here. It's 27... 5. So it's going to be 270 chests. It's going to be 2,160 planks. Divide that by 4. That's 540 logs, which is about 8.4 stacks of wood. Just for that one row of 15. So, you know, that's definitely something. Okay. Oh. There's my crafting table. I hate when you move a crafting table and you forget that it's like, oh yeah, the crafting table's way over here, as opposed to where it has been for like the past, you know, couple days. I still have no idea what I want to do with this over here. I don't want to make this into the farm, I don't think. Yeah, I definitely want to put the farm down where the other things are, because I already have a plant farm. I just want to put the animal farm down there as well, just so that way everything's kind of in the same spot. That means I have to figure out what I want to put there. Oh crap, that also means I need to go grow a bunch of trees really quickly. So let's, while the sun's still up, let's grab as many saplings as we can. And I'm just being really inefficient with my time, but oh well. Anyone's watched my Wizard 101 stuff, you know I'm not at all efficient with my time. Plants, here it is. I don't want to bother with the dark oak right now, because spruce is a little easier to get a lot of. Okay. Ooh. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 6 of the big trees. Seven when these all grow. That's great. That is great. Can't wait to actually get a little farther. Definitely looking forward to having just a little bit more time to spend on this, because I'm actually really enjoying playing on the server. For a little while, it wasn't as fun because I didn't get as far, but right, at least I didn't get as far as I wanted to, as quickly as I wanted to. But now that I've kind of got things rolling, it's definitely nice. I'm also happy that I decided to move the storage system down here as opposed to trying to put it in that little spot that I don't know what to do anything with. I don't know, it's slightly better. Because here I have near infinite space. It just really depends on how far I want to run. I don't know. I may or may not have to make a minecart track eventually that just runs the whole length. And if I really felt like being industrious, I could have it loop back around. That would be something, a storage system that looped back around so you could figure out where things are. Okay. And we have some coal down here, so I might as well grab that, because I'm about to dig out that cavern thing as well. Or the central room. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and so this is going to be the entrance. And then we're going to have that be that. So that means that we're going to have one block cutting this off from the rest of everything else, just to make it maintain appearance. Now if I can remember exactly how wide I need this, that would actually be great. I don't want to have to keep jumping back and forth between the creative world and this world. So, if we figure this out, okay, so this is going to be chest, chest, okay, chest, chest, hopper, so 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because here's the problem that I'm having. And I may actually have to... Ooh, wait a second. I have slime blocks, and I can go do this upstairs really quickly and figure out the exact space that I need. So for right now, that wonderful big area is going to be a planning area. Oh god. Okay. Because I think we have enough space for this. Okay. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 1, 2. Okay. So actually I'm going to put a torch at the end of each thing. So I can go, that's, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. There we go. Yeah, because this is the block blocking off the torch. This is another chest, and then it takes 5 blocks of space, including the hopper for the redstone. And since you don't want the redstone lines crossing, then it's going to be like this. So that means there's 7 blocks in between everything. And I'm going to sleep away the night. And the only reason I'm bothering to wear the leather pants is because they have an enchantment on them. I found them randomly and I'm going to wear them until they break. Saves me from having to waste 7 iron for it right now. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if I do this wrong, I'm going to be very upset. I'm definitely not a fan of the diorite. I'm glad that's going to be coming out. It's already been 16 minutes. Look at that. Time does fly. Right, because if we do the measurements here, right? Chest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. The magic number is 5 or 7. Right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And yes, I actually do this even when I'm not streaming. I will sit here. That's actually a lot of what gets cut out when I do make videos for this, is just me counting things and recounting and going, oh god, please let me be correct. Because, I mean, having to move all of this, even 1 block over after a while, is just going to be annoying. So I don't want to move too much or build too much until I have the everything in place. So like this is as far in as we're going. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is really all of as far as we need to go. And getting in everything is going to be nice too, just so we have a presentable storage system. Because I know a lot of people don't play on the server. Now, I wish we could get more, but anyone watching, I'm sure, is going to end up flipping their lid if they go, "Oh my God, your storage system looks horrible." Yes, and I'm also going to go insane because I actually like things looking nice. Which is where I kind of war with myself when it comes to redstone, because I love doing redstone, but I also want it to look really nice. Otherwise, if it doesn't look nice, then I'm hiding that, like, you know, I don't even know. Okay. Ooh, they changed up the music as well. I guess it's just kind of ominously... I don't know. It's slightly ominous, but at the same time it's still positive. It's ominously positive. I'm definitely happy with the 1.18 update. I haven't seen anything so far that I would say is a bad thing. I'm definitely quite happy with how they kind of just seamlessly put everything in. You know, moving out the, what is it, like 26 biomes they ended up getting rid of and scrapping. And also, like, even underneath my base, it still goes down to negative 56. You know, there's whole new terrain generation underneath my base in that new area that they installed, which I think is awesome. I thought I was gonna have to, like, you know, reload the world or, God forbid, scrap the world, but no, I mean, they just slipped that right underneath there. So I am beyond ecstatic, because I can't wait to actually get down that deep and start exploring everything. You know, sadly, they haven't put in the warden and all the other stuff that I was really looking forward to with this update. But, you know, it's still a great update. Hell, I don't remember what they increased the max build height to now. Wait, does that mean that it's also increased in the nether, though? I think it is. Oh, crap. That means I gotta, oh, I gotta go check out the area for the gold farm in a, you know, later. Make sure it's not, ruined now. Okay. Yeah, so... But, I mean, I guess it's kind of good that they also decided to say, hey, you know, we're not ready to push that update out yet, or you want some more time on it, and they're actually working on the update as opposed to just pushing it out going, hey, here's a half-cooked piece of crap, enjoy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just keep going. Also, what's nice about this is I only really have to measure one side, because, like with this, as long as I just keep going diagonal, this will keep shrinking. And then we just go like this. So we place a torch there so we don't get anything spawning, because I think also now that means mobs won't spawn except at absolute 0, which makes me so happy, because that makes my base way less hostile. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so all I have to do is push this back 4. And then we just start going in. I'm going to have to look at how it is here and then mirror it, and that's literally all we do. And once we get down to 5 across, then we just start digging again, because that's our tunnel. It's also kind of weird. Like, I have not streamed solo in a while. This doesn't feel like I have. So I don't have, you know, someone to, like, bounce off of and conversate with. So it's definitely an experience. I mean, normally I do Wizard 101 with Lionine, and so we can bounce off each other that way, and it's nice because, you know, also collabing with people is just... Oh, hello there. Anyways, collabing with people is just a lot of great fun, you know. I mean, the Wizard 101 streams, I don't know, they felt like they were getting a little dull. I don't know. And we've also gotten into like brand new areas. So there's that. I know that Dragonspire is one of those worlds where it has a tipping point for me, at least. Where, like, you know, the beginning, yeah, it's great, and then after a while it just kind of tips off and you just wait for it to be done. All of Mushu is like that. You walk in and immediately you hate it. I guarantee there's someone watching that goes, oh, I play Wizard 101. I love Mushu. Why would you hate it? It's just frustrating. But, you know, I don't know. Minecraft doesn't really have that same effect to me. Like, I ended up taking like a 2-year break just because I was not able to play. But then as soon as I got back into it, I was like, ooh, I forgot how much fun this was. Yeah. I also noticed though that, like, this could just be personal bias because I prefer certain mods. It seems like as Minecraft updates and gets in higher levels or higher versions, the update or the mods are just getting worse. And I mean, like, genuinely just worse. Either, to me, it's just lack of creativity or it's just not at all interesting from a playing standpoint. Oh, God damn it. Alright. If anyone saw that, do not click on that link. That is a bug link. There are certain channels that scroll through YouTube and will post comments on videos that will, if you click on them, you know, it's basically just a hack. So I'm really hoping that I was able to remove that from the chat. I'm actually going to jump over to YouTube really quickly and see if that's in the chat, and if it is, then I'm going to try to get rid of it because I don't want anyone clicking on that. Go over to my channel really quickly. Anyone clicking on that. Go over to my channel really quickly. Okay, thank God. Anyone clicking on that. Okay. At least on my side, it's showing that it's removed. So, yeah. But now that user is blocked because I don't need anyone getting hacked from my channel. That is not the kind of publicity that I need, and I just don't want anyone getting hacked. I mean, you know, I know some of my older videos had comments like that, and I moved as quickly as I could to remove those comments. Like, as soon as I saw them, it was, okay, great, that needs to go. Yeah. Hold on a second. It doesn't look like my screen is actually sharing the audio, which is weird. Huh. I hope you guys are able to hear stuff. Even though it is just blocks breaking. Oh, okay. It just wasn't high enough to register on the thing what was going on. Well, I did not actually realize how big of an area this was until I started digging this out in survival. Because, you know, building it on the creative world where I didn't have to actually dig it out, definitely a perspective changer. Oh, sorry, midnight again. Okay. Well, midnight in the game. Yeah, if it was midnight in real life, I would be screwed. I definitely do not need it to be... What time is it, actually? Oh, it's only 8:17. That is not a bad time. Okay. So... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm being paranoid looking over at my chat, making sure nothing else is popping up all weirdly. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where the chest is going to be, and then here's where everything else is going to be. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to have a couple separate chests for cobblestone, I think. Just because cobble and stone, I think we're going to have be a rather large area. And here's why. I mine a lot. I mean, a lot of this build is going to be dug out. So I think we can get away with a total of 5 double chests of... Well, okay, 5 double chests and 5 hoppers of, whatever it's called. Like granite, diorite, andesite, and even gravel, right? I mean, I guess if we really want to be a little extra, just to have that precaution. That's not supposed to go like that. It's a good thing we're replacing all this with stone brick. But anyways, we could do 3 for stone, 3 for cobble, and then 2 for andesite, diorite, and granite. Which I realize sounds like a lot, right? However, we'd probably put it on the side, so we've got the 1, 2, 3 for the storage, so that'd be cobble, stone, granite, diorite, andesite. So that would be this entire side dedicated to just stone. Or, like, you know, whatever the heck we're going to dig out. Honestly, these 5, or you know what? These 15 chests here is probably just going to be random garbage. Because here's the plan, right? So, you know, we have our sorting chest here. It all goes through and it gets sorted out and it comes and loops back around, and so it'll just go into any of these 15 chests. So that means shulker boxes, and I kind of want to put a shulker unloader in here as well, just so that way we can move things along. because I know that shulker boxes are a great thing. That's why we have that shulker data pack, so they always drop 2 shells, just so we can always have shulker boxes. But, you know, first gotta get to the end. But definitely having a shulker unloader would be a nice thing. Look at that. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's do that. Okay. So this is the entire size of this middle area. And there's... We'll make this look nice. I might put some stuff in here, but like for all intents and purposes, this is just an empty space. And I could have, you know, brought it out to like here, right? However, if we put it, say here, and we didn't dig that wall out, we still couldn't have anything till here. So that means that all this is still just dead space. We would just have nothing, or we'd only have, you know, a little 5 by 5 area to like walk around in, and I don't know, I'd like the idea of just having one big open area. I think it looks a little better. So now we go drop everything off. Okay, that just one severe dark patch was starting to bother me. And the reason I'm saying that we need like 3 layers is because we already have 3 full chests. And while, yes, I realize that we have, you know, stairs and walls in this one, we're still pretty much halfway through it. You know, even without that. The stone, I don't have a silk touch pickaxe yet, so that's... I know I spelled andesite wrong, because half the time I spell by, or I spell phonetically. So, you know, andesite. So I can't spell. Ores. Okay. Now I think I'm going to end up having, like, I don't know, a row for slime blocks, and that's going to go in the actual redstone area, and then a row for, or a column for slime balls, which will go in the actual mob drop area. Because slime blocks are more used for whatever it's called. Redstone, that is the word that I'm looking for. Wow, I literally just said it. I'm not even tired. That's the best part. Like, I'm usually still working right now. I just cannot think. Okay, so after we do this, we should probably at least make the open space for the chests and start crafting chests and putting them in. You know, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Okay. We're gonna have to do this in a weird way, because since we do use variants of things, that means that we're going to have like 3 boxes for cobblestone, or 3 rows for cobble, and then we'll have a row for all the variants of cobble. Oh my gosh, that's honestly annoying. Okay. And the reason I'm saying that's annoying, okay, is because there's stairs, slabs, and walls for cobblestone. Because otherwise, all those are just going to get sifted into the random storage, right? And there's no point in doing this wrong the first time round. Because I mean, here's the thing: we're digging this out anyways, right? We might as well just go all the way. And that also means, though, so I'm not going to use diorite for anything, so we'll just have 2 things for diorite. That's just going to be it. I might use granite, I might use polished granite, so that means we're going to have a chest for, or a row for every variant of that. Just because I know that I use stuff like that, I quite like the look of granite and andesite. And why is this so sad? Like, why is the music so sad now? Like, it seems sadder. Is that just me? But, so we'll have, like, the unpolished granite. Wow, okay. The unpolished redstones, and then the, regular andesite, and then we'll have the polished andesite, the polished granite, the slabs and stairs of each variant. And oh my god, this is going to be an event. But at least we'll be able to have stuff. Wow, look at that. Now that it's actually dug out, it doesn't seem that big. So let's dig this out. And I actually need to, oh my gosh. I don't know why my keyboard does that. It just kind of like glitches out and like will shotgun me through stuff. Okay. Or it'll off on the sprint. I promise that's not me just like spamming sprint. Okay. And there we go. So this is the first one. Oops. That also means that a lot of our in our whatever it's called, our miscellaneous chests is going to end up being like horse armor, saddles, things, all the non-stackables, as well as things like that, right? So lava buckets, water buckets, probably even regular buckets, honestly, because like there's no point in having a tools, weapons, and armor area if it's all just going to get unsorted. Because you can't stack chests. You can't have a system that goes, oh, okay, cool. Derp, 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 derp. Chest or chest plate here, right? It just doesn't work that way. Okay. So and I know I will eventually have to get behind all of this and hollow it out and make the redstone and everything else. That will be a later thing. right? So this is just getting the storage system area done, at least, you know, templated out, right? And I'm good with that. I'm good with getting this set up. And I actually did the math on, so I want to at least start out with, in those first two side halls, things that I use quite frequently, or at least things I'm going to be using quite frequently. You know, because I want things close to the door, things I'm going to be using quite often, and things that I don't really have to worry too hard about, right? So if we do this, I'm also going to start moving everything over as I explain. That means that we're going to be using cobblestone, stone. Hold on. I can actually walk over here. Okay. This area is going to be stone brick. This is going to be the stone brick area. That means every version of stone brick that is obtainable in survival Minecraft will be over here. On this side will be redstone garbage. Just redstone garbage. You know, as much redstone as possible to get in vanilla Minecraft, you know, vanilla survival Minecraft, that is what will be there. For now, a lot of stuff's going to go in the miscellaneous chests. Why? Because I don't have the space to put them. But as I make more spaces, the more things will actually get homes. I ended up moving this back one, and I'm quite pleased with it as well. Just because now I don't have to worry about what it looked like hitting my head, and it didn't look right to me. Okay. Because like this whole chest here, unsortable. Minus these three things are the only sortables in this entire chest. That is sad. I'll have a whole brewing area. It'll be nice. I mean, this system serves me well in the beginning. I quite enjoy having this area. Okay, so we have 9 double chests. And we can even do this. Oh no, stone brick. Yeah, all the heads are also going to just go into miscellaneous garbage. Okay. Oh, hold on. If I grab that, granite, gravel. Okay, where's the stone cutter at? I want to prove a point. Don't have my stone cutter out. Where in the hell is the stone cutter at? No, I should probably, is it in here? Oh, hey, we've got all that dripstone. I honestly don't know where my stone cutter went. That's not good. Oh my gosh. This is why I'm not allowed to be in charge of projects. Okay, so let's just go grab all this wood. I have to say, one thing I miss from modded Minecraft is definitely the tree felling mod. Yeah, you break one block and all the wood above it would just come down. It would take the durability out of your axe and the hunger it would have taken to get all that out. So, you know, it was balanced-ish. It was just a time saver. Because you didn't have to sit there and you didn't have to crawl up all these massive trees. You could just stand down there and we'd be done already. Like, I guarantee you we'd be done. We'd be laughing in our way, on our way going into craft a ton of chests. Oh yeah, we've got enough inventory space. Now then, the real question is, will our axe be able to handle all these trees? No, is the answer. Or at least fast leaf decay was another good one. And that one just obliterated leaves. They'd still drop their drops and everything else. It just didn't take, 20 years for the dang thing to fall down. This has got 162 more logs in it before it dies. We've gone for 52 minutes. That's not bad. We've definitely got a lot of work done. I want to try and get at least the what it's called, the chests in place. I'm sure this is just riveting content here, mining trees with me here. Thank you all for sticking through this with me and felling trees. I'm kind of excited though, because for everyone who hasn't seen a couple of the first episodes, I want to make like a dwarven keep, which I'm sure, I know, original idea for a mountain, right? But I think it'd be really cool. Because, I started this season going, okay, I want to do abandoned. I want to make an abandoned dwarven mine. Or, like, an abandoned dwarven keep. But as I'm playing through, it's like, I'm really not good at ruining things. And I kind of want to just work on my building right now. So I'm going to end up making just a regular dwarven-esque keep. And then we'll see where it goes from there, but that definitely means that I need to make a couple things. That also means, though, that oops, that falling was just me being stupid. But as I was saying, we can make a nice actual door made out of probably spruce logs, because there's quite a bit of spruce around here. It's the right environment for spruce and everything else. So, if we do that, right, I can make a piston door, and I can also make a piston door that doesn't have that annoying design in it. So a lot of things I've seen with piston doors that go up and down is that you have to walk over a slime block or a honey block, directly on top of the block. I don't like that. To me, I don't know. to me it almost looks sloppy because I like having my stuff tucked away. Now then, I say this fully knowing that my gate design, when open, does show some of the stuff. That is just unavoidable. On the ones that I'm thinking about building, you know, that it's not unavoidable. Okay. At least in my eyes, it's not unavoidable. Again, I could be completely missing the mark, and just because I haven't built that particular design, I'm not noticing something, which again is entirely possible, right? I don't try to build a lot of other people's designs because honestly, I'm a proud person. I like building my own garbage. You know, some things where I just don't know about, hell yeah, I'll go build someone else's design all day, every day. And I'll, you know, compliment them going, hey, this is a great design. But more than half the time, I will go and I will look at, you know, someone like, I don't know, Ilmango, Ilmango, Nembomb, or Logical Geek Boy. Those three are the main ones that I will go to their channels and look at it and go, okay, what is the basic idea behind this? And then I keep walking in there for the damn crafting table. It's right here. I looked right at it. Anyways, as I was saying though, I look at their idea for the basic idea, and no, my stone cutter's not up there. And then I will run with that idea. You know, I will make my own design based off of the mechanics that, you know, is explained there. You know, it may have some aspects of it because, you know, it's a good thing, or it's, you know, it's what makes it work, but I will try not to carbon copy because I don't know, I just don't like carbon copying. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oops. Let's see if we can actually beat the sun going down to get inside the base. Okay. So yeah, like, for example, the storage system, that's just a massive storage system design. You know, that's just the auto sorter involved and everything else. I haven't seen anyone do the big round rooms leading into other things, right? This design for the trade hall, you know, I haven't seen something that looks exactly like this. Having them lined up like this, they need to gossip. And the reason I'm going to have them drop down is because I saw a design. Wow, that was a long time ago. I think it was either season 6 or 7 of the Hermitcraft series. And it was Mumbo Jumbo who was like, he had this big old villager farm. And I'm like, okay, great, that's cool. Except he did all of the trades and converting outside of the system. So, you know, like, it was a double carpet, the villager would fall on top of it, and all that. You know, it was a great idea, but for me I didn't like it as much because it's like, okay, I can't, you know, let's just say for whatever reason I accidentally left-click this villager, right? You know, now he's just going to be mad. There's nothing I can do about it. He's just forever and always going to be mad at me. So I ended up coming with the bulkier design of this. And You know, it wasn't double-sided. You know, this design is actually double-sided. And this setup I actually came up with this season. The way to get them into the thing. But, and that was just because I just came up with this double-sided thing this season. So, I mean, it's a process. But that's, it's enjoyable to me to sit there and look at what other people have done, and then turn around and say, "Go away, Windows security." No, not that. But okay, well that's just frustrating. We have exactly 3 stacks of chests. Is that not the most beautiful, beautiful thing? Okay. And of course we'll get more chests and more chests and more chests. And we'll probably end up having a whole, you know, just like a chest of chests. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay. I'm also so glad that they fixed this over at Mojang, or Microsoft, yeah, whatever it is now. Oh, right. Crap. Almost forgot, that whole top row would be completely inaccessible if I didn't break this. And I'll probably just put, like, stone brick half slab. Look how nice this is looking, though. Okay. I'm gonna go grab a trapdoor so I don't waste those cobblestone. And I realize, yes, I have literal tons of cobble. But you don't waste cobblestone. Because, you know, cobblestone is one of those things that it just keeps the world spinning. I almost forgot about taking out that block. I was honestly thinking, like, you know, what am I missing here? And then it hit me. Also, crawling is just one of the greatest things ever. Now, could you imagine? Hold on, let's. Oh my gosh! So could you imagine if this was open, right? And you're just watching someone go through your storage system. I don't know. I would find that oddly funny because they'd just be going, "Oh yeah, don't mind if I help myself here," and then all of a sudden you go, "Oh, how's the system looking?" Freak them out a little bit, make them wonder where you're at. Because I guarantee no one's going to look right up there. And if you do, then... Hey. Alright. That is a wall of chess. Okay, so... Cobblestone. Alright, so let's do this intelligently this time. Okay, you know what? That's going to bother me if they don't all open the same way. I have now committed to them all opening a specific way. Alright, we might not get all of the chests in place. We're probably going to get a good majority of them in. But I guess we'll have to see, because... yeah. Oh, we're even gonna have to have an entire section for wool. I just realized that. Oh god. Which, I mean, that's not gonna be bad. I don't think I'm gonna make a wool farm anytime soon. Yeah. Making a wool farm is kind of low on my list of priorities right now, because I just don't need it. So, also, here's how we're going to keep track of what's what. So I'm actually going to dig out a trench in front of everything. And instead of having chests or signs everywhere, I'm just going to put a block in front of the miscellaneous chests. That's just going to be a bunch of garbage. Or it'll be the black concrete runners on the sides there. Okay, so I also have to see what... Where is my stone cutter? I actually think it's down here. Is it only getting this laggy because I'm this close to the slime farm? Oh god, we've been right next to the slime farm the entire time. Also, sneak preview of what the iron farm is going to look like. Yes, I know, it looks great. Oh god. Oh, wow, this has not been very efficient at all. Okay. I don't know where my thing went. I actually need to make a piston efficient farm for this. I have a lot of things I need to do on this just to get everything where I want them. But I have no idea where it is. And this is going to end up being a 4-chunk farm, so this is literally just one chunk that I've dug out. I think for right now I'm going to put like 3 villagers there and then just have it start working. Just so I can get a small trickle of redstone in later. Or not redstone. Wow. Iron. Small trickle of iron in. Eventually I'm planning on making a witch farm. you know, what are we doing with the wish farm? Farming glowstone, redstone, sugar, spider eyes, glass bottles, sticks. Is it? Wow, my stone cutter's in the miscellaneous chest. I am so sorry if anyone has seen that and you're just screaming at the screen going, "You idiot! It's in the damn miscellaneous chest." I am not bright. Okay, so there's only 3 variants of this. There's the slab, the stair, and the wall. Okay. And I'm probably just going to dump all of that in there because we're about to store a bunch of stuff. Okay. So like I said, I'm just going to place the thing in front of whatever it is or wherever the chest is, because then all I have to do is kind of look down and say, okay, this is that, that's the next thing. So then that'd be like stair, slab, wall. I mean, I don't know how I feel about the wall. Alright, I actually don't know how I feel about this idea. Alright, because like, if I know where everything is because I keep going for it, then does it really matter? Or at least, I think what I might do is I might just like put what's in front of it, right? At least on the long straightaway. No, I don't think I'm going to bother doing that. Screw that noise. That's a lot of extra work. I mean, it's in wood. Grab that. I'm just going to make it all, I'm going to make it all nice and pretty and uniform. But yeah, no, let's see here. I think one of the major problems I was having around here, digging wise, which I'm glad we really haven't hit in a while, is the silverfish. Oh, right. Duh. I was very confused what was going on with these 2 chests. Like, I placed something in those, right? No. No, I did not. Haha. And I know I don't have enough chests to complete everything with what I have, but we will make it work. So I'm just going to start grabbing cobblestone, and I think I'm just going to start moving all of the everything downstairs. That's really all I'm going to do tonight, I think. Now, there's just not a lot to move. I mean, there's a lot to move, but there's not a lot to do after this, because other than that, it's just more digging. So I think I might call it. It's been an hour 15. It only took us an hour and 15 to dig out that entire area, make all the chests and get everything pretty well set. You know, I mean, right? It's not finished by a long shot. You know, because I mean, we've still got tons of stuff to dig out. But as for right now, it's really not bad, I don't think. I'll do, you know, work here and there. So, I mean, I don't think we're going to do another storage system themed video up until we get to the redstone part where I'm actually crawling behind all the chests. So I think I'm just going to not mention this at all. Like, I'm just not going to mention how long the storage system is getting, and I want to see how long it takes for someone to just go, dude, what the hell's up with your storage system? Like, nothing. Just completely act like it's, you know, this totally normal sized storage system. You know, definitely not over what I need or anything else. It is, you know, just a totally normal storage system. And I need to texture this. I actually need to go back and texture everything. I need to make everything stone brick eventually. Because, I mean, so originally, with ruining everything, I was going to just have, I was going to keep some things stone brick. I was going to make some things andesite. I was going to make some things polished andesite. I was going to turn some things into smooth stone. And I was going to mix the block palette up a lot, right? These stone or cobblestone stairs are going to get replaced. I just didn't want to waste the time. On making stone brick right now, because that's a lot of time for stone brick. So I think it's going to end up being one of those things where, again, I'm just slowly going to start accumulating massive, just a freaking ton of stone brick, and then we'll have an episode of just going, hey, by the way, ta-da! Which I think would just be entertaining. Look at how much stuff we already have. Like, just in cobblestone alone, we're pretty full. It'd be nice to have shulkers already, because then we could just load it into shulkers, stuff the shulkers in there, call it a day. I use more andesite than I do diorite, and I think I use andesite more than I use this, so I'm even gonna drop some chests. Why? Okay, I can even grab some granite because I want to make the least amount of trips possible. Okay. I think signs are going to end up being a miscellaneous thing because I'm not going to use a lot of signs, I don't think. And actually, okay. Slabs I can see. Walls are a miscellaneous garbage thing. So we're going to take that out for a second. Okay. Because I don't really use walls. I'm going to put a chest right here for the stone brick that I'm definitely using. Um, okay, so is that this is for stone. This is for stone slabs. This is for stone stairs. You know, honestly, I don't even use a lot of stone because I'm not going to be ruining things. I'm just going to have stone laying around. You know, hell, we can even... I have an idea for all the little variants. Alright. So... for this, for like the slabs, the stairs, and the walls, I think I'll have like a little side hall thing, right? Because these side halls can be as long as I want them to be. They could even be their own hall, right? Oh god. Okay. So actually, really quickly, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to jump over to the creative world before I cut this out. Okay. There we go. Click it back on. Okay, so this is our template, right? So I'm just going to use stone brick too. Okay. So if we have our little hallway, right? We have our little crossroads. We could have one of these little hallways with the different variants go down a few blocks, right? Because we need 5 blocks each way. And this is 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to 7. I don't know. Oh well. I guess we're going 1 extra out. Then we can even have our own little crossroads here where it just goes like this, right? And so, you know, this is the main hall. And then, you know, we have our own little thing over here, right? But then this could go, okay, great. So we have, let's see here. Got granite, diorite, andesite, and stone. Okay. So, like, you know, stone bricks is going to be its own little thing. Then, you know, we could have things like the main blocks along here, right? And then we could have okay. You know, and just to break it up, we could have all the stairs in one thing, all the walls in another, and all of this in here. So actually it wouldn't be, yeah, you wouldn't have that. You'd end up having, like, you know, the polished variants. So it'd end up looking like that. And, you know, it would have to be oh, right, I didn't, this design was flawed from the beginning because I forgot to, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try this entire thing. Or I'm gonna have to like 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah. Wait, hold on, right? Yep, so 7 was the correct one. See, this is why we never trust me to do anything on my own. Okay, but anyways, so even if we don't have anything here, right, let's just say, for argument's sake, that this is all correct. Now that we've gotten this figured out, right? So we'd have a block here to keep it, hello, like that, and then we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then like that. Alright. I realize the stream is going to be ending here in a minute, but I do appreciate you jumping in. Okay. So it could be something like that. So it'd only have 3 blocks here. So yeah, it would end up coming around like this. I guess I don't actually need to rip all this out, I just need to fix it. Because, yeah, I completely forgot that I need to start this whole thing back here. So it actually fits. Okay. And I mean, I guess at most, because I don't want to cross wires, we can have like a chest be here on either side. And that would be, and then we could have our little circular room here where it'd be, so like this wouldn't end up having a thing. Oops, what the hell is this? Why do I have terracotta? Oh, because the terracotta is for that. Okay. And then it would go stairs, slabs, walls, like over here, and so that then everything down this corridor would be slabs. Everything down that corridor would be stairs, and then down this corridor would be walls. And then it would continue, then, the hours would continue along, and then we'd go on with our day. So, I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing. Just because... 2, 4... Oh, that's going to push us back 1... Oops, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Yeah, so I'll end up fixing this model up later. But I think that's going to end up being how we separate certain things that need to be separated. Because otherwise it's going to end up being, just these super long, arduous things, right? So, like on these, it'll end up being just bulk, right? So it will be tons of cobblestone, stone, andesite, diorite, granite, the polished variants. We'll end up having this little alcove here for just stone brick variants, because there are apparently 10 stone brick variants. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, including this, because, hold on, wait, yeah, because how many stairs are there? I'm just curious. Oh, wow, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 45, 48 stairs, that's 24. So that means that, we'd have to go 24 out from like right here, which means that would go out. And this would be a pretty extensive storage system, but I definitely think it would be worth it, because otherwise what we'd have to do is we'd have to end up making more of these rooms just going down the long hall instead of making these little like branching off areas. And if we do it this way as well, that's 1, 2, 3, 6. Huh. That works. Anyways. It would end up being like this, right? I hope. 3, 4 with that. Yeah. Okay. So we could possibly put a small little alcove in. Maybe. Probably not for 24 blocks. So that's another thing we have to consider is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oops. Five, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. We'd have, this is about how far it would be before we could have another thing if we ended up doing that idea. So it's definitely food for thought, and I'm honestly kind of liking the idea, right? Because if we have this, then we'd end up going 1, 2, 3, 4, doing that. So we'd end up actually going like this. Like this is how the redstone would look behind the scenes. If you pretended that the red terracotta was redstone. That's right, we would have our wall here. So the redstone would just come along like this. Excuse me. Yeah, so we couldn't do 2 alcoves right next to each other in this weird pattern. I mean, unless we like did it out and then made him intentionally miss. Like we could theoretically spiderweb the hell out of us and make it look really, really cool. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I think that's enough rambling and pointing out what I'm gonna do with the storage system now. Oh, thank you. Our one friend on YouTube is left. Alright. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that fun stuff. I'm honestly really excited to see where all of this is going to go. Because, now that I've actually got a plan for the storage system, I think it's going to get a lot better. And now that we've actually got some work done, I can even start on some free time mining out where the redstone's going to go. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because then it might get infested with mobs and things like that. So I'll just probably make the redstone as I go along. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.